क्या फर्क पड़ता है, कोई दिक्कत नहीं, पता नहीं, जो थारी राय सो मारी राय, nothing to do, nowhere to go, देखो सुनो मत बोलो, wherever, whenever, whatever you are, be 100% कर्नाटक, किसी को आओ मत कहो, किसी को जाओ मत कहो, ना कुछ पाना ना कुछ खोना, who asked you live at zero complaint level, मौज में रहो, be happy. श्री कृष्णा श्री कृष्णा श्री कृष्णा श्री कृष्णा. गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः, गुरु साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म, तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः, तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः. Once I went to a tea garden, and my friend's tea garden, and when I went to his office, there was a one small little thing written. Life is like a cup of tea. It depends how you make it. You boil unnecessarily, make it bitter. Or you add too much of sugar and make it into syrup. It is in your hands. How simple it is. But what is our expertise? Our expertise is we are blaming everyone in this world for the miseries of our life. And these are all default settings. If I am a husband, thank God I am not. See? Once I was in UK, after my retreat, 2 days, 3 days was over, one elderly Britisher asked me this question. Mr. Swami, I said, yes sir, you people from India, Swami, don't get married. I kept quiet. Then he said, after all, happiness is not everything in life. That day I discovered there are two types of people in this world. Those who are married and those who are happy. Now when we do anything in life, what for we do? See? You are all married, is it not? Almost all, may not be all, almost all. Now tell me, who of you got married to become miserable? See? Then some of us separate. Why do we separate? Again for the same thing, to become happy. In short, if we want to talk about our life, there are only two things. Either we get involved or we withdraw. There are nothing more than these two. And everything, whether we get involved in life or we get withdrawn from the life, it is only we are seeking happiness. This is the fundamental error with every human being. See? It's so simple, my friends, it is not difficult. And we are not able to practice this only because of one reason. The reason is we do not learn from the experiences of our own life. If we learn from every experience of our life, with every experience we will grow wise because we are learning. And those who do not learn from every experience of their life, what happens to them? They grow old and otherwise. Now, who are the old and otherwise people? They have complained about everything in this world. They are the mobile complaint boxes. Wherever they go, they have complaints. See? And if there is nothing to complain, weather. There is nothing to complain, government. See, friends. Therefore, we have to decide whether we are seeking happiness in our life, and we have done it. Have we discovered fulfillment in our life? Your personal experience. I am not forcing anything on you. See? If you have discovered fulfillment in your life, you are done with. If not, then think. So we will come to discover, instead of seeking happiness, express happiness. How do we express life? We express life through the body, through the speech, and through the mind. These are the three channels through which life is expressed. See? Now, if we take this principle, that through my body I must express happiness. So what will happen? Whatever we will do physically, it will not be done to get happiness, but it will be an excuse to express happiness. See? And whenever you express happiness, what happens? Number one, you remain inspired. Number two, you are not tired. Number three, you are not bored. And number four, you don't expect anything. Because you are expressing happiness. Now take example right now. See, I came this afternoon from Cape. And after coming, then whatever I had to do that. And then I had a nice bath, had a cup of tea, and drove from where? From where to here? Because I don't know which places they are. So it was another 2.5 hours. And after coming over here, then I had a cup of tea. And then before anybody bounces on me with questions, I started playing music so that I keep people away. Now, if I am having this notion, hey, I am damn tired, they don't understand, they called me from there, wow. I'll be miserable, and a person who has sufficient miseries in him, he cannot spread happiness. If you have peanuts in your pocket, can you distribute chocolates? You will distribute what you have. See, friends, therefore, this is the simplest method of living life. See, that whatever we do by our body as actions, they must be an expression of joy. See, about this I'll tell you some of my experiences. You know what is all my spiritual practice? Only one. Learn from every single experience of our life. You have learned everything if we learn from our experience of life. So, I have to go. This is one of my professional hazard. Every profession has got hazard. This is my hazard. Which one? I have to go to different houses for taking food. 365 multiplied by 3. In so many houses, I take food per year. And what will go inside, God knows. He only is taking care. So once I went to somebody's house and they prepared food and all that. My simple approach while taking food is, before eating, I tell the persons, those who are cooking for me, hey, the food is very wonderful. Because if you have to tell after eating, it will be a lie. Therefore, before eating, you tell the food is very good. What will happen? Now with the same mouth, you cannot say it is bad. Once it so happened, and then I said, Mama, the food is so good. I really enjoyed every bite. Then husband will not keep quiet. So husband said, Swamiji, you should come and stay in our house. Why? I will also get such lovely food every day. You have come, such lovely food. I say, look here, this food is so lovely and tasty because I come once in a 15 years. If I come and stay in your house, I will be treated. Swamiji, cut the vegetables. See, friends. Then she said, Swamiji, what he tells is true. Today the food has really come out very good. I don't know why. Can you tell me? Then I said, when you knew that I am coming to your house for food, you were miserable or happy? Swamiji, I was waiting for this day for last 10 years. Now, his house, when I have come, after how many years? 14 years. See? They didn't have kids that time, since then. So he was always asking me, please come, please come. So how happy he is. See, friends. So that lady said, Swamiji, I was waiting for you to come to my house. You came. I am so happy. And because of that, whatever she cooked was wonderful. See? I am not asking you to go to temple, go to church, go to mosque. No. Our Mahamantra you have heard. Wherever, whenever, whatever you are, be 100%. You have learnt everything in life. See? So, let our life be an excuse to express happiness. So, through the body, whatever we do, it must be fulfillment in every action. This I learned from one carpenter. Somewhere I had to get something repaired, and I asked one carpenter, hey, how many days it will take? He says, Swamiji, it will take 3 days. I said, okay, go ahead and do it. First day, second day, third day, or it was not over. I said, hey, when are you going to complete it? It is not yet over. You told 3 days. He put down everything on the floor. He said, Swamiji, yes. Unless I am satisfied with my work, will you be satisfied? An ordinary statement. Are we happy with ourselves? If we are not happy with ourselves, we can never be happy with others. See, friends. And what is that happiness? Happiness is not laughing like a mad. You must be knowing there are places where they have got laughing clubs. Do they have here? No? Yeah? Those laughing club people are those, in their whole life they were miserable. And when they become old, then they realize, come on, yaar, I never laughed in my life. But they do not know how to laugh. And therefore they join the laughing club. This laughing club drama I have seen in one place in India. Opposite my house there was a beautiful garden. So morning I used to go for my walk in the garden. And there was a group of about 10-15 old fellows. 50 not out, 60 not out, 70 not out, this type old fellows all over. And I used to take my walk. So they were standing in a circle. And one youngster came, their guru, to teach them how to laugh. You can imagine. Can there be a more tragedy than this, that you have to be taught how to laugh? See? Only human beings can laugh. Leaving the Disney land movies, have you ever seen that one cow is going and the bull has come and they laughed at each other? No. Human beings are born only to laugh and be happy. There is no other purpose of our life. So, when I was going around, I saw those people. And now the youngster told, now I will clap 3 times, 1, 2, 3, and then I will say, ha ha ha. You also have to say the same thing, okay? And all the oldies holding their pen, their central province was coming out, and somehow standing there. And then the youngster told her, now ready? 1, 2, 3, ha ha ha. And all the oldies, oh, oh. He became so frustrated. Not like this. You have to say ha 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 right from your umbilicus, loudly, ha ha ha. And I was enjoying that free drama going on. And then he again said, now again I will say, ha ha ha. And then they slowly started increasing their volume. Finally he became very frustrated. You cannot learn unless you chant loudly. So they got inspired. And then 1, 2, 3, ha ha ha. And without control, they did ha ha ha. Another problem. Dentures went out. Now whose denture is which denture? Friends, life is a fun. Life is a celebration. Life is not a calibration. What will I get? See how important it is. It's not difficult. Only this simple principle. Don't seek happiness. Express happiness through every action. God will fail to make you miserable. See? So one expression of life is through action. Now the second expression of life is through speech. How do we speak? Do we speak good, soft, cheerful, happy? See? You must have seen, there are some people, they don't talk, they bark. Why you have come? Why are you standing there? Wow, 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 wow. Are you Ram, Ram, Ram? Talk soft, cheerful. See? Anudvegakaram vakyam satyam priyahitam chayat. Let us express our thoughts through the words in a soft and beautiful manner. See? Then the third expression of life is through mind. See? Now the question is, mind is the seat for expressing happiness, like the body and the speech. Now, if you think happily, what will be the result? See? This one example I have quoted number of times. Just example. I can tell many lies. This is one lie. I had a very wonderful girlfriend. Therefore I told you it's a lie. I don't have. I am saved. See, I had a very good, beautiful girlfriend. And one day I went to her. Honey, darling, today I am so happy, I just want to cut you into pieces. Can it ever happen? Friends, happy person can never be destructive in life. So these are the 3 channels. They are common to every one of us. See? Now the question comes. If we have to express happiness, we must know what happiness is. See? Now, for example, I tell you my own experience. I get up a little early in the morning when others are sleeping. Then, after finishing my morning ABCD, I want to have a cup of tea. Black cup of tea, no milk, no sugar. So they have to simply keep one kettle, plug, and water and tea leaves. That's it, nothing else. So many places when I go, they don't remember for whatever reason. Then I get up and I say, oh God, they are not kept anywhere. I don't ask anything. And I am so disturbed and angry and all that. And then I start searching in their kitchen, and then I get whatever I want, and I make my cup of tea, and then I take that cup of tea. Aha! Now what is my conclusion? My conclusion is, when I did not have a cup of tea, I was miserable. When I got a cup of tea, I am happy. And therefore, happiness is coming from tea. See? Now, like the fire burns. Whosoever may come in contact with the fire, there will be a burning sensation, is it not? In the same manner, if happiness is the alkaloid of tea, everybody who takes tea should be happy. But does it happen? It doesn't happen. Why? Because happiness is not the content of tea. But I can't deny my experience. When I get a cup of tea, I am so happy. Now work on it. Then you will discover one day, whenever we are disturbed, we are miserable. When we are not disturbed, we are happy. See? So, when I did not have a cup of tea, then my mind was constantly chanting, tea, 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 tea. Inside, it was going on, talk, 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 like a poultry farm. See? And then I get a cup of tea, that poultry farm, stops. Aha. Therefore, what is happiness and what is misery? Misery is a burden that we all carry on our head, and the burden is that of desires. See? This is very simple. We don't have to do any very serious thing. Very simple. Because I had a desire for a cup of tea, therefore I was disturbed. When I got a cup of tea, I am quiet. But others who do not have desire for tea, they are happy without tea. So who is responsible for my miseries? Neither the tea nor anybody. It is my foolishness that unless I get a cup of tea, I will not be happy. See, friends, this is what it is said in Bhagavad Gita. Arjun asked a question that, "Oh teacher, tell me why somebody goes the wrong way, although unwilling and knowing that this is wrong, and yet as if somebody is compelling somebody to go the wrong way. What is that?" See, all of us have done sometime something wrong. There is nobody in this world, including God, who has not done a mistake. What mistake God has done? He created us. That is His mistake. See, friends. Now, why this happens? See, friends. There, the teacher tells, see, Kama esha, Krodha esha, Rajoguna samudbhavaha. When we are overpowered by too much of activity, desires. And therefore, when we come under the influence of the desire, we start behaving mad. See, friends. And what are the desires? Desires are those which can never be satiated. You fulfill one desire, second is standing in the queue. Fulfill the second desire, third is standing in the queue. See, one story I made to understand what is the tragedy of desire that we carry and because of which we become miserable. There was a king, and that king had naturally a son and a royal child, therefore a prince. And the king was in his meeting with his all ministers and everything, and the child was crying, so he got a message that Rajkumar, the prince, is crying too much. So the king said, give him whatever he wants. So the minister suggested, sir, don't worry about children. Children cry. Don't give too much importance. No. He is not an ordinary child. He is a prince. He should not cry. Give whatever he wants. So the child is brought. Yes, sir, what do you want? Now the useless child crying, I want a buffalo. Give him a buffalo. In that August gathering, a buffalo comes. After a buffalo comes, again he starts crying, now what do you want? Get green grass for the buffalo. The grass comes. Then again, now what do you want? Feed the grass to the buffalo. It is fed. Then again, now what do you want? Take out the milk. Take out the milk. After that, again, now put the milk back in the buffalo. The king says, give him one heart and throw him away. Friends, desires cannot be fulfilled. We have to rise above desires. And to rise above desires, what is required is wisdom. See? Now take this simple. Few examples will make life very easy. Who is really torturing us in our life is our own mind. See? Suppose I am miserable because of this Amma. Then I will go away. But if I am miserable because of my own mind, where will I go? Wherever I go, there I am. See, friends, we have never taken care of our mind. The mind is ruling us. And the rule is the pressure of desires that we entertain in our life. See, friends, so we have to learn. What? Now be very attentive. Once I was somewhere in Norway, a very beautiful place. My friend had a beautiful kind of a guest house. Me, my friend, and his wife, three of us. So when we went there, it was such a beautiful place. In my whole life, I had never seen that so beautiful. A huge lake, like an ocean. And behind that there was a huge mountain, like a wall, 90 degrees. Near the lake, all around, greenery, beautiful trees. At particular height, vegetation stopped, only the rocks. And on the top, it was covered with the snow caps. When I saw that, I got out of the car. I said, hey, go whatever you want to do. I'm just standing here. Took my camera. Will you mind if I eat here itself? Okay. So they got whatever food I had to take, sitting there. It didn't enter even the house. Because, so beautiful. Next day, I think I should not trouble you. Give me the food, etc. in the balcony, veranda. took this. Third day, you must be having trouble, is it not? Okay, I will take inside the house. Fourth day, when are we leaving from here? That day I discovered human mind cannot remain attracted toward the same place, same thing, same person, same hobby eternally. Trust a cobra, he may not bite you. Don't trust your mind. Mind must be in discipline. This experience of yours is God realization. At this moment, you are neither man nor woman. See, at this moment, you are neither in South Africa nor in Australia. At this moment, you are neither mother, father, brother, sister, husband, wife. You just are. My friends, in being, there is bliss. In becoming, there are blisters. Man is being a man, then becoming a husband. Now between these two, man and husband, who is blissful and who is blisterful? Think. Therefore, we have to revert back to our being. And what is that which is torturing us in our life? Our slavery for the mind. See, friends, mind must be disciplined. Disciplined mind has self-confidence. Not overconfidence, self-confidence. See? And self-confidence is born out of wisdom, not out of obsession. See? And this we have to discover ourselves. So first step, we have to teach our mind the ability to say no. We must have the ability to say no, means no. This I learned from you people only. You are all my gurus. I learned from everyone. See? When I was new in my profession, so our Indian ammas, they have got one speciality. They feel that I am hungry for last 300 years and therefore they give so much of food and they want me to eat. So earlier I didn't know this problem. So I used to eat and then suffer and all that. Then I said, what to do? Then I discovered one technique. So when they again come to give me something, I don't want it. Why? It's not good. If you tell them it is good, then you have to take again. So unless you learn to deny, the word will overpower you. We must have that ability. No means no. Let us not get carried away by the mind. And the second important thing, see, we also must have the courage and ability to listen no from the world. Then our mind will not rule us. This is what exactly happens. Therefore, this mind is the culprit for all good or bad happens in our life. So when disturbed mind is misery, mind at peace is God. See? Now be attentive. Let us analyze few of our experiences. When we go to sleep, what is the process? Don't demonstrate. What is the process? The process is we withdraw from the world. Whatever work we had outside, whatever achievements, whatever failures, friends, enemies, everything we drop. Keep it outside the house. Then we come in our house. Thereafter, everything in the house is kept away. Then we come to our bedroom. Then bedroom also, everything is not, we don't want to look at even the TV. Everything is kept away. Then we go below the quilt. Now what we have done? We started only rejecting. To that extent, the burden on our mind is slowly reduced. And ultimately, who rejected everything? I rejected. Until this time, this I is there. Sleep doesn't begin. Then, what is the last thought? Now, I want to sleep. Don't disturb. But listen, I want to ask. Not now, I want to sleep. Nothing else. Ultimate, I want to sleep. Till such time, this I and want is there, sleep doesn't begin. So what we do to give up this I, we sleep on the back, shavasana, even the sleep doesn't come. Then I is struggling to what? To give up. Then we turn on the left side, even then the I doesn't go. Turn on the right side, I doesn't go. Then we do bhujangasana, we come on our stomach, and in that struggle, that I dropped. And when the I is dropped by the I, be attentive. Nobody drops. I is dropped by the I. And thereafter, the snoring begins. See, friends. Now you are awake. Try to snore now. You cannot. To snore, you have to give up everything. There was one person went to the doctor. Doctor, yes, I got a problem about sleep. Okay, take this tablets, you'll sleep. No, that is not a problem. Then, when I sleep, I snore so loudly that because of my snoring, my sleep gets disturbed. What should I do? So the doctor said, go and sleep in the other room. Friends, imagine when a person gets disturbed because of his own snoring, what a tragic life he has. My friends, exactly the same way. We are miserable because of our own mind. See, our parents taught us everything. They never taught us how to think. They themselves don't know. See? How simple it is. Neither the parents taught, nor the grandparents taught, nor the teachers taught, nor the school, nor the college. And our condition is like what? We imagine, because there are thoughts in our mind, we are thinkers. No. See? There are two places where vegetation, plants, trees grow. One is forest, jungle, and second is the garden. So when we go to the forest or jungle, we are afraid, isn't it? We don't know what kind of vegetation is there. Something may be poisonous, some animals may be there. Therefore, we are afraid. But when we go to garden, we are so happy. Now, both the places, only vegetation, nothing else. Then what is the difference? The difference is, in the forest, all the trees and things are uncontrolled. There is no proper spacing between the trees. There is no culling of unwanted trees. There is no weeding of the weeds. It's all haphazard. See? But when we go to the garden, selected plants and trees are there. There is the proper distance. They are pruned. They are beautifully made, not wild growth. They have got irrigation. Everything is there. So when we go to the garden, aha, how nice it is. There is no fear. Now this example, bring to your mind. Our mind is a forest or a garden. See, we have never thought about this. Our thinking frequency is million thoughts per second. Constantly. See, one of my hobby is I keep on traveling around the world for so many years. And I always go alone. I don't want any luggage with me. Luggage means anybody. So, I go and take my seat till the announcement comes. And then I am enjoying. Watch the people around and learn. So, somebody... What he is doing? Constantly talking to himself. Are we not doing? Keep on talking to oneself. When somebody talks to oneself and others don't hear, such people call themselves as, no, I am little sentimental. Do you know the meaning of sentimental? Preparation to become mental. See? So, they talk to themselves, others can't hear. Sentimental. Then who is a mental? They also talk to themselves. Others also can hear. See, friends. Therefore, try these few tricks I tell you. We have to work on our mind. The world is beautiful. There is nothing wrong in this world. See, I'll tell you which world troubles us. God created a woman. No problem. Out of that one woman, father creates a daughter. Husband creates a wife. The son creates a mother. Who is miserable? The daughter is miserable because the dad doesn't listen to her. The wife is miserable because of the husband. And the mother is miserable because of the son. Now show me, out of that one woman, are the three came out? Where are they? In God's creation, there is no misery. In our creation, there is no happiness. We don't have to do anything. Then what is to be done? Don't take life seriously. How? Whatever role you have to play, play your role. As we do in the drama, play your role perfectly well. But after the role is over, drama is over, change your clothes. Don't carry that same makeup everywhere. In the same manner, if you are in front of your elder's father, then you are a son, then simply listen. You have to play the role of a son. Don't argue with old people. There is no point in arguing with them. They are a gone case. See? Then what is to be done? Simply listen. Okay. And do what you have to do. Over. You will be at peace. Don't go on this. But why my father doesn't understand? If he understands, he will not have produced you. You are a mistake. See? Then one relation taken care of. You will not be miserable because of elders, and we do require elders in our life. See? Elders are an altar where we stand with reverence. So play reverentially interaction with the elders. See? When we respect somebody, that somebody is not benefited. The one who is giving the respect, he or she is benefited. About this, I'll tell you an experience of mine. Once I was going somewhere in Himalayas with maybe 2 busloads of friends with me. And in India, you will see when a Swami is there, and if there are people, they come and do namaskar. Because it is a holy area, so I got out of the bus, somebody gave me a cup of tea, and I was simply standing there, that cup of tea, and enjoying. So many other pilgrims. One lady came, did namaskar to me. Second came, did namaskar. It is free, and I can't run away. But there was one doctor with me. She was a college professor teaching, I think, radiology. I still remember her. She came and asked, Swamiji, yes, so many unknown people come and do namaskar to you. How do you feel? I said, hold my cup of tea, don't drink it, okay? Then I told that next lady, I said, Mama, stop. What? She is my mother. To the doctor, she is my mother. I touch her feet. If you do namaskar to me, you get 1 kilo of merit. If you do namaskar to my mother, you get 1 quintal of merit. Now you decide. Immediately the line was diverted there. I took my cup of tea and went away. Now that lady, she was nailed. She can't go anywhere now. Because one after another doing namaskar. And when our time of departure came, I was hiding myself from that doctor. I said, now I know what is coming. She was so angry, so frustrated. She said, Swamiji, you are nasty. I kept quiet. Why did you do like that? I said, Mama, don't become angry. Be cool. You ask me, when unknown people come and do namaskar, how do you feel? You tell me, how did you feel? Be attentive. I said, look here. The one who is extending respect and reverence, he or she is benefited. Not the one who is receiving. Now here we have got Bhagavan Sri Krishna. Now when we put a lamp before the God, give beautiful garland and have something, do you think he is benefited? Does he need it? It is our need. And therefore, we must have at least someone in our life for whom we have respect and reverence. See, friends, your whole attitude in life will change. There was one couple in India, husband and wife, married for 5-7 years. And one day, when my lectures were going on, that lady came. So when she came, I started talking to her in her mother tongue. She says, Swamiji, how do you know my mother tongue? I said, don't worry about it. How are you? And we became friends. She took me to her house for dinner. Then she told, Swamiji, we are constantly fighting. Me and my husband, constantly fighting. Then what should be done? I said, I give you sticks. And then I take a video, put it on the Instagram. No, Swamiji, don't. What is the reason we don't understand? I said, look here, I got a principle. When I talk to somebody on any issue, no discussion, no argument. After I talk, the topic is over. Are you ready? Yes. I said, how do you address your husband? Oh, his name is Abhijit, so I call him Abhijit. I said, this is where you go wrong. If you respect somebody, never call by this way. Address respectfully, fully. In your tradition, how do you call? No, we don't call the husband by name. We call indirectly. And when you do that, you can never have disrespect for your husband. And when you start giving respect to him, he will in return respect you. Now what is happening? You treat him like a servant and he treats you like a servant, and both of you start fighting. And you are both educated. Educated illiterates. Even do not know how to have a cordial, loving relationship. See, friends, there is a saying in Sanskrit, Ati parichayat avajnaya. In English it is said that familiarity breeds contempt. Have respectful attitude towards everybody, we will be always benefited. See, friends, it's so simple. Then we are, let us say, the father. Now we have to deal with the son. Now, youngsters are meant for making mistakes. We elders are meant to forgive them. See, when we forgive, we forget. Don't carry the grudge in your whole life. Who has not done mistakes in life? See, friends, never have that notion that I am always right. No. Every one of us have done something wrong somewhere or the other, knowingly or unknowingly. There is no one in the whole world who has not done anything wrong. It is not possible. See, friends, therefore, just forget and forgive. Don't carry the burden. So, when we have reverence for our elders, we are feeling fulfilled. When we forgive the youngsters, we don't carry the grudge and negativity in our mind. But the main thing you are not telling, what? Husband and wife. Oh, that is the simplest one. When the wife is talking, husband should keep quiet. And when the wife is quiet, husband should not talk. There will be peace everywhere. See, friends, don't make life a tragedy. It is a celebration. See, Upanishad says, Ananda deva khalvimani bhutani jayante anandena jatani jivanti. God created this world as an expression of happiness. If the ornaments are made out of gold, there cannot be steel in that. In the same manner, if this God is bliss, how can he create blisters? See, friends, therefore, never justify we are miserable. Never justify we are hurt. Never justify we are insulted. Never justify we are neglected. No. Remain for no reason cheerful and happy. See? And slowly, slowly, that becomes our second nature. And who doesn't like a happy person? If we like somebody because he or she is happy, what it will be if you are happy? See, like this beautiful house of Deepak. I like it so beautiful, this house is. So if somebody's good house I like, so nice it is. If it is mine, how great it will be. In the same manner, when we like somebody, happy person, if we remain happy, I am not telling you we become happy, we remain happy. Remaining happy is our natural state. And for that purpose, we go to sleep. Has anybody ever said, I had a sleep but I was suffering in the sleep? No. Others were suffering because of your snoring. See, that is why the deep sleep, they call it as a sound sleep. Sound for the society and sleep for themselves. That time we are happy. And happiness is always noisy. Happiness is not silent, it is noisy. Therefore, all of us go through these experiences. We go through good or bad experiences and we react. So first step, don't react. See? Second thing, as I told you, our mind cannot remain attracted to the same intensity to everything throughout life. It cannot. Then what is to be done? Learn. Old couples stay together never because of love. Remove that dumb word from your head, love. There is nothing like love. See? Old people stay together never because of love, but because of understanding. Understanding is more important. He who has got understanding will have forgiveness. He is only demanding love. They are the beggars of love. Beggars can never be happy. Therefore, let us lead our life under the influence of this wisdom, that whatever time we are here, let us be a source of joy and happiness to ourselves and to others. Therefore, all these mantras which we have given you in this mantra, like life is a time pass. When you do anything as a time pass, there is no tension on your head. Like when we play with the kids. See? So, that time the child is interested. I want to win over. I want to win over. But we are elders, we are keeping the child busy so that the mother can cook the food and give us. But this fellow disturbs, so we play with the child. Now the child is concerned about winning over, but we are concerned only time pass. See friends, don't add years to your life. Add life to every moment you live. The whole attitude will change. And on this path, there is no proxy. Two things try, which I had tried, it helped me. Never try to make anybody happy. But this is what we were told we should make. You cannot make anybody happy. God has failed to make you happy. And you, the miserable, want to make others happy. Don't do that. But this is wrong. We should make others happy. No. We belong to democracy, is it not? Everybody has the right to be miserable. So tathastu, may you be so. So don't waste your time in making and pleasing others. You cannot. Second thing, you don't have to make anybody miserable. Why? Everybody is self-sufficient. We don't have to make anybody miserable. Try these two things. In your relations, you will remain at peace under all conditions. And all this is what is I spoke is working on the mind. My glasses are not seeing you. Behind the glasses, there are eyes. My eyes are not seeing you. Behind the eyes, there is a mind. we have never taken care of our mind. Mind your mind, you have learnt everything in life. Give it a try and be happy for a change. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om.